Rates remain unchanged. So what does this actually mean? Because this triangle we thought was going to burst up to the upside, and that was my base case, because usually once you go upwards and you start consolidating, like we did here, you usually go higher, and that's what happened. But because the macro environment has changed, things may change on this chart. We may actually experience a slowdown. So if we break down from here, I believe we have to de-risk. Apart from certain meme coins which I'm holding, such as Omikami and Ryujin, I don't believe you should do the same. I'm going to be real with you. Let me actually connect to my Wi-Fi, because that would be very helpful. But that is how we're rolling right now. That is how Bitcoin's rolling. That's unfortunately the fear of the market. We're in greed. It looks like we're probably going to go down to fear and extreme fear in both the stock and the crypto market. I'm just telling you what I see. You're not going to like it. You told me I was bearish the other day with ETH, and I'm going to have to be bearish again. For me to, and you guys, to actually see an explosive alt season with rate cuts, you're going to have to see disgusting amount of fear in these markets. I hate to say it, but that's where we're headed. Just know that. Just remember I said that. If it happens, what a surprise. The biblical midwit who didn't raise rates because he thought inflation was transitory at 40%, thinks inflation is too high at 2% to lower rates. What an absolute... Yeah, I don't even need to say anything more. And the number of rate cuts, zero rate cuts, have gone up to 26% from just 10% earlier this month. You know what they're doing? It's a demolition of the markets. Patience with Omikami, because it may be coming on Binance. But we are still quite early in assessing the impact of tariffs. Tariffs ain't doing nothing. We're actually going to head into a deflationary environment. It's mad. September rate decision will be data dependent. Look at it. Uncertainty has diminished. Expect rate cut in next meeting or sooner. I predict no rate change and possible emergency meeting before September 17th. I don't see it, bro. I don't see it with stock market being at all-time high. Even now, with Meta pumping, I'm going to show you my account. It's not really something you do want to see because I'm getting nuked on a day like today. But if you're looking at the top stocks, they're actually flying. Even now, you know, Microsoft is up like 9%. Meta's up as well. Meta's flying as well. With these things being at all-time high, do you think the Fed are going to cut rates? Are you mad? Are you actually mad? You get rate cuts like around here. You get rate cuts in coronavirus when things go south, things go bust, and look at how long it takes. It takes months, bruh, for that to happen. It's a madness. We're living in dark times. We're going to have to wait. Once again, decide not to cut interest rates. The Fed will keep interest rate at the same level for now. Trump says the Fed will lower rates in September. He'll even lie to us, dog. We don't even know. It doesn't seem like it. And he keeps lying, so don't trust what this brother says. Do not trust this brother right here. He just says things for saying things' sake, and that's all we want, man. Omikami's got a halving now. A yearly milestone where the Omikami ecosystems markets its growth. Dudes with $100 in crypto weighing on the Fed rate decision. That's me, bruh. Comb over even though I got no hair. Apparently that's the top for altcoins is December 2024. Retail already came. Exit liquidity 2.0. I'm genuinely thinking about reducing my risk. Honestly, I don't think now's the time. Because even if they do announce a rate cut, it's not going to explode instantly. Yeah, it'll get a massive pump, but it goes up over time with the rate cuts. Name me a meme coin that will flip to Shiba and Doge. Omikami. You got them right. Last cycle, everyone was too optimistic. This cycle, everyone's too pessimistic. Excited for the next 6 months. I don't just think it'll be 6 months. I think it'll go on further than 2026. Trump imposes 25% tariffs on India. What the hell did they do? Just because they stink, he's imposing tariffs on them. Coin market cap posting Ethereum. That is beautiful, by the way. Whether rates go up or down today, we are still going up. It doesn't matter. Yeah, we went up, didn't we? That's the problem with listening to these influencers, dog. They ain't going to give you the truth. And they just say what they want to happen. They don't say what they think will happen. And this is the car we're going to be getting. Thank yourselves for being in crypto, because this is the car we're going to be able to afford by the end of it. This is the car. And that's it. You're not getting no Lambos, bruh. Not this time. By the way, HTX, which is a crypto exchange, posted Omikami right at the bottom, which is a mad thing. I should have posted a separate video for that, but Sui all-time high. Nah, G. I bet Sui has nuked. The only thing which is going to be holding up okay is actually Bitcoin. Yeah, bruh, it's nuked. That's it, bruh. That is it. Oh, I only see downside.
And Jamie Dimon, Larry Fink, these guys accumulating Ethereum. What is the narrative that they're trying to push? It's RWA, tokenization, and stablecoins. So Larry Fink, if you just look up his whole history with talking about crypto, ever since he has been bullish on crypto with this turnaround about 2 years ago after their ETF was filed, he has only talked about Bitcoin and Ethereum. And whenever he talks about Ethereum, it is one narrative. It is tokenization, which is RWA. He wants to bring stocks on chain. He wants to build investment funds on chain, and they have already launched their own Buildo fund on Ethereum. So it's RWA, even though me and you were never going to use these, but they pushed us. So you got to follow RWA and you got to follow stablecoins. So even Jamie Dimon and the CEO of Citigroup, they are all turning around after the Genius Act got approved that they are now saying, oh, we're going to consider stablecoins. For the longest time, Jamie Dimon hated everything to do about crypto. But when the timing is right, they're obviously going to turn completely all around. So these are the two narratives that institutions love for Ethereum. It's not, like AI, gaming, whatever else you have, layer 2s, restaking, all of that has never come out of their mouth. The only two things that they have ever said are tokenization, aka RWA, and stablecoins. That's
bad. We might have to get into the boring stuff then. If you're panicking, you're probably overexposed. Probably are. Solana dropped $5. Time to nuke my 200k. SHIT coin. Holy dog. Look at Patrick's face, bruh. Look at Patrick's face, bruh. That might be it, bruh. That might be the thumbnail. That is actually an all-timer. That's an all-time tweet, bruh. Fun to play with. Litecoin. So they tested the speed, and Litecoin doesn't actually show its speed against Casper. It doesn't actually show its speed. Litecoin, it says not assessed. Look, no fun. Casper's so fast. That's what we like to see, dog. That is what we like to see. How long it takes to make companies $1 million. This relates to like stocks and stuff, if you're into that side of things.
Companies to make $1 million. Nike. 10 minutes. Netflix. 1 hour and 37 minutes. Apple. 5 minutes. Samsung. 2 minutes and 29 seconds. Tesla. 1 minute and 55 seconds. Meta. 9 seconds. Microsoft. 1 minute. Google. 1 minute. Walmart. Every 48 seconds. Amazon. 54 seconds.
That's mad, bro. Walmart and Meta are doing madness. I need Meta to tank, I can't lie. When you're in a bull cycle but only for one coin, Bitcoin is the play. Also still trapped in chop dilution and zero momentum. You're not early on alts. You're early to more pain if you keep holding. I actually agree with him. Retail is crippling back in, but they're not here yet. Eventually they will be. But I don't think the wave is going to start until they cut interest rates. It really doesn't matter what anybody says. If we don't get them rate cuts, ETH is going down there, bruh. That's where it's going. Let us be real. We need this though. Gas, no brakes. Ho ho, Mika me.